I'll walk through step by step what we have to do to produce a waffle plot. The first thing to do is to just get the raw count values of all of the counts of categorical variables in our data frame. And this first few lines will do that, and then we'll dump out the head of it and make sure we got what we wanted. And yeah, down here you see the 20,000 values in the CDC data frame divided into 4,657 excellence and so on. Of course, those values we can't actually use in producing the waffle plot because Waffle Plot would attempt to create actually 20,000 positions on the waffle with that much. What we have to do is scale it down so that we've got something like 100. And for this 20,000 record data frame, what we need to do is divide by 200. It's also strange that Waffle, although it produces a ggplot proto-object, it actually requires a vector rather than what is normal, which was to use a data frame. So we have to get this vector parts. And then we have to attach the categorical variable values as the names of the scaled vector of counts, and then check and make sure that we've got everything all right. So let's run these lines. Okay. And let's see what we've got down here. And now you see that we have reasonable values, and we got 99, we didn't get 100, and that's because we have to do rounding because we're going to use integer values to build the waffle plot. And you'll always get a little bit off when you do that rounding. I shot for 100, I got 99. I could have easily got 101. Okay, so now with that done, we can actually do the plot. And let's run these lines. And there's our plot. And you can see that the most common category is very good, and the least common category is poor. Okay, now you've got options in doing this. I might see what happens if I change this 200 to 400. If I get 20,000 divided by 400 gives me about 50. So let's just run these lines and run them. Run selected lines. And now look what we've got. Oops, I didn't get the sum of parts. The sum of parts, run that line. Now you notice that what we've got is a total of 50 things. And now if I do the waffle plot on the basis of that, we'll run this. And there is my waffle plot, but this time it's only got 50 blocks. But that's kind of nice because it turned out to be exact. I didn't lose or gain anything because of the rounding. Go the other way around. If I scaled so that I got 100, that'll give me roughly 200 parts for my waffle. So let's do that, and let's go all the way down here. Run these lines. Run that. And this time I get 201. Again, that's what rounding does to me. Sometimes it goes one way, sometimes it goes the other. So the choice you get to make in building a waffle plot is how many things you want to see in your waffle. Let's look at how this looks with 201 parts. Let's run that. And there you see my waffle. Your new waffle with 200, and there's the one hanging out there. Okay, so have fun with making waffles.